Today we're talking about mobile games, so you're going to see some mobile game footage in this video, and it's going to be of varying quality because the phones that I was using for review did not have any sort of video output capabilities, and so I'm using software recorders which get a little funky. But I put out a video in about 2014 to the main channel, and I also ended up publishing something in my college paper about it, like tying into the same subject of the video and things like that, titled "Mobile Games Are Not the Future." And while some of my reasoning is a bit shallow or short-sighted, I still kind of stand behind some of the stuff that I originally said, but at the same time, I think I was very wrong. Instead of thinking that mobile games aren't the future, which I still, you could go either way with, my problem is that I believe that mobile games are not living up to their potential at this point in time. Mobile games have a huge possible potential for what they could be, and something like the Nintendo Switch completely proves that, because you have pretty much entire normal home console and PC quality games scaled down in terms of graphics at the palm of your hands that you can cast up onto your TV or play locally. It's got multiplayer, split screen, all sorts of stuff happening in a 7-inch-ish tablet versus our 6-inch phones, or in some cases closer to 7-inch phones. The problem is not the gameplay mechanics, not what they have done technically with the games, because they have gotten very close with a lot of them, with the Mortal Kombats and the PUBGs. Like, if I knew that if I was told that at some point in time I'd be able to play something like PUBG, which is already, scaled up from what I would be capable of at the time, but when I was in like middle school, I would have been blown away. I would have just thought that was impossible. Hell, being able to play old school RuneScape on my phone back when it wasn't old school, when it was the new school, would have blown me away. The problem is not that aspect. The problem is the barrier to playing the game, the barrier to gameplay that they put up. That means that if you actually want to take advantage of the convenience factor of, oh hey, I'm waiting for something for a minute, let me just open my phone and play an entire video game, you can't do that, because with many or most of the games out there, which are so heavily focused on their monetization models, which I'm not even entirely against, like the skins and the unlocks and the microtransactions themselves, I can't honestly say that I'm super against them on the whole. The problem is that anytime I try to load up a mobile game somewhere where I have my phone and just want to play on the go versus when I'm at home and already have, more fulfilling video games available, I don't get to play by the time I run out of time. I launch the game and I have to click through like 5 different menus of, here's your daily reward for this, here's your daily reward for this, here's your daily reward for this. You want loot boxes? We got loot boxes. Make sure you buy the currency to get your loot boxes. Oh, we got this event going on. Buy the battle pass for this event. Just constant, and everything you do, like you have to walk through all of these menus. Or with some games, there's like hours or what feels like hours of just like forced walkthroughs and tutorials. And I get it, like some of the mechanics are confusing, and if you're making a free game that's accessible to everyone, then you want to make sure they know how to play it. But when I want to, like, for example, Mortal Kombat or DB Legends, if I just want to jump in and fight people on my PS2 or my PS3 or my PS4, anything really, I can just pop in a game, updates providing, and start fighting some dudes. I can start kicking some dudes. In the mobile game versions, I have to sit through and follow the exact steps they want me to do. Even if I need to go change a setting, I have the settings menu grayed off and unavailable to me, because first I have to go fight in this tournament, first I have to try this tag team match, first I have to go test this mechanic, and heaven forbid they involve some sort of actual like gameplay lore story mode stuff involved with it as well, and I gotta sit through people talking, and I sort of gotta pay attention so I know what's going on and know what I'm actually progressing through, but really I want to go do this other thing, but it won't let me do any of this other stuff because it wants me to force through progression. And then all of the onslaught of push notifications, which I have to manually disable in my phone's operating system and not in the game settings. It's too much. Like I want to boot up a game and go play the game's mechanics. Now, admittedly, companies like Nintendo have done a really good job of this with their few mobile games that they've put out, like Super Mario Run. For the most part, I launched it, I said, no, I don't want to buy it, and started the game. Pokemon Quest, you have to make an account, and then they have some weird stuff with the Nintendo games of you can only have your save file on one device, and so you got to sync it over, and so that's been a problem as someone who tests a lot of devices. I don't even know which phone my save file was created on. or if I have access to it at all anymore. But for the most part, you make an account or agree to terms or sign in with your Nintendo ID. I just dropped something. And you can jump into the game. And there's a few like it. Sega's like that as well with the Crazy Taxi port. But personally, I'm just really tired of it. And it's really frustrating because there's a lot of games that I have enjoyed on mobile so far. Like, again, Mortal Kombat, the racing games, PUBG Mobile. While that's not exactly a, random encounter game where I have time because of how much battery it eats up and how much time the mission or the matches take and things like that. But there's a lot of games that I thoroughly enjoy playing, but I can't keep on my phone because they're just too obnoxious, and every time I want to play them, it's too obtrusive. It takes too long to get into the gameplay that by the time I get to it, I no longer can play the game. And I believe that mobile games have a lot of potential, and I believe that they have reached a new market of gamers, which is something that I predicted back in my 2014 video, saying that it would be, it would create and develop and attract a different group of people than the quote-unquote core gamers. And that video was very laden with the real gamer mindset, which I don't subscribe to anymore. But the idea that, it's a completely different market than people who are buying Bloodborne on PS4. And that is okay, and those are all still gamers, but I feel like they could reach a lot more real quote-unquote gamers, who play console games and PC games, if you could just play the game. And there's so many people, especially I just recently posted a review of a gaming phone, and and there's a lot of comments that are just like, I thought mobile games were just clickers and cash grabs and things like that, because even the more real, fleshed out, enjoyable games are hidden behind constant walls of, hey, buy our shit. And I don't know. I think it's a problem. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I really want to see mobile games get to a point. But the real question is, are they worth paying for to get out of that? Are they, is it worth, would I drop $10 blindly, or not even blindly, because they have trials and demos and, unlock the full version games? Is it worth paying money so that I have that option? I don't know that I would. I really don't. I especially as someone who hasn't invested in paying for microtransactions in mobile games in the first place, I don't know if I can say I would do that in order to really make it worth it. So, is it fair to expect change? I don't know. Like I said, let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment. Words are hard. It's been a long week already. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more gaming videos. I've got some really cool stuff to show you. I've been redoing my game room and planning some streams on Fridays and things like that. I will be at DreamHack Dallas, May 31st through June 2nd, 2019. If you're there, give me a holler. Say hi. I hope I can attend the Halo events. That's been on my bucket list for a long time. I'll talk at you later.